Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you for your first look inside a Bulldog Stadium for round one of the playoffs as Truman has come to town to take on the Star City Bulldogs in round one action of the Class 4A state playoffs. Good evening to all of you. I'm Josh Smith. I am privileged to be bringing you tonight's live broadcast as we get set for the ones that matter. The road to the Little Rock War Memorial Stadium starts right here in Star City, and you got to win or go home. We'll take a quick break in the action. We'll be back with game action here in just a few moments from Bulldog Stadium. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by the Star City Bulldog Foundation. The Star City Bulldog Foundation was created to give more opportunity and improve facilities for all Star City athletes. And let's start tonight by recognizing our Star City Bulldog Foundation Diamond sponsors: Reed Robertson State Farm Insurance Agency, Lawn and Power, Connect Bank, Doctor's Orders Pharmacy, Star City Insurance Agency, Reliance Bank, Hiles & Associates Realtors, and Griffin Funeral Service of Star City. Our gold sponsors are the Harper Law Office, the Charo Mexican Restaurant, ABM, and Chartwells. Our silver sponsors: Simple Simon's Pizza, Green Land and Title Company, A+. Today's Power, your energy partner, Barry's True Value of Dumas, the Little Doghouse Daycare and Preschool, and the First Baptist Church of Star City. Our bronze sponsors are Matt and Christy Tucker, Lincoln County Farm Bureau, Mark and Felicia Dutton, Jeff and Stacy Frizzell, Bracy and Jennifer Wilkerson, John Davis, Randy and Cheney Rayleigh, Jordan and Ashton Frizzell, Todd and Emily Dutton, The Produce Shed, and Premier Real Estate. Again, a huge thank you to all of our sponsors and members of the Star City Bulldog Foundation. Since 2020, this organization has done nothing but provide more opportunity for Star City student athletes. If you're interested, contact the school today and become a member of the Star City Bulldog Foundation. We welcome you back for a live look-in inside a Bulldog Stadium as we are getting set for kickoff here in Star City. Again, representing the 3-4A, Truman has come to town to take on the Bulldogs in playoff round one action. And as we mentioned earlier, folks, you win or you go home. And Star City thinks they've got a lot of downs of football left in them this season, but you got to win the first one here tonight. What we do know is that Truman comes to town. They're going to be a throwback on the offensive side of the football. They like to run the single wing offense. You're going to see 2 or 3 guys standing behind the offensive line looking like they're wanting the football. And the center is going to snap it to whomever he chooses or whomever was selected on the play. It's going to be hard to follow. There's going to be a lot of deception, a lot of movement. Star City's going to have to adjust. There's not a lot of plays to run out of the single wing, but it's not something that Star City sees often. Star City won the toss, and they do elect to receive the ball here tonight. The captains for Star City, don't want to forget them, Antonio Matthews and Jesse Holcomb, both seniors for the Bulldogs. For those of you at home joining us on our live stream broadcast, you may be the smart ones. It's a great atmosphere here in Star City but it's cold, it's rainy, and it doesn't look like it's going to let up for most of the evening. So I am proud to be able to bring you a warm, dry broadcast of this game and bring you every play from scrimmage. We'll take just one more quick break. We'll be back with kickoff in just a few moments. It's almost time for football in Star City. You're watching and listening to the Star City Bulldog live stream broadcast on the Star City School District YouTube channel. We welcome you back. It's time for football in Star City. Efren Garcia is going to tee it up for Truman. Looks like he's setting up either for an onside kick or a corner kick, as the Wildcats want to keep it out of the hands, I'm sure, of either one of Star City's dangerous returners in C.J. Turner and Austin Wilkerson. It's going to be a short kick, fair caught, smartly right about midfield by Dawson McGaw. And so it'll be first down and 10 for Star City, as they'll have great field position to get things started tonight. We got started just a little bit early. The clock still hadn't hit 7 o'clock yet, but both teams were ready to go, and the official said, let's play some football. Truman has some pretty good size inside on that defensive line. So let's see how this Star City offense tries to get a push. They're going to hand off right side to Turner. Turner has got it across midfield. He'll pick up about 6 yards on first down. As CJ does a good job, they move the pile. So it'll be second down and 4 for the Bulldogs. Dax Humphreys checks into the game for the first time tonight. Truman really loading that line. They're going with 5 down linemen, 3 linebackers, and a safety right up on the football. There goes a quarterback keeper this time, as Mason Taylor keeps it for a first down. He gets it down to the 42-yard line of the Truman Wildcats. Clock running. With 11:21 left in this first quarter. Truman coming all the way from the corner of Northeast Arkansas up around Jonesboro. Single wing set. Handoff goes left side to Peyton Taylor. Peyton doesn't find a whole lot of room there as they stretch it out. And Gavin Greenwell comes in and makes the stop for Truman. So no gain on the play. It'll make it second down and 10. Again, we don't, Star City is not going to make their money throwing the football, but they can do it. But you wonder how much the weather will affect that game. They send Wilkerson out wide. Wing T set. They run the option right. Mason Taylor's going to keep it. He slips, gets his feet back under him. He's going to be inside the 40-yard line of Truman. They'll spot him at the 37. And so it's going to be third down and 5 for Star City. They're kind of in that no man's land where you would assume we're playing for 4 downs here. McGaw checks back into the ball game for the Bulldogs. He'll be your wide out here on the near side of the field. Taylor hands off backside to Turner. Turner tries to bounce it outside, and he's going to be stretched to the sideline and unable to turn it up the field. Good job by Truman that time, not allowing the cut from Turner to cost him. So to bring up 4th down for the Dogs, they'll need about 7.5 yards to get a first down. Dax Humphreys checks back into the game for the Dogs. Wilkerson, the wide out here on the near side. Taylor goes to throw and fumbles the football. It was wet, and it just slipped out of his hand. And so the Truman Wildcats come away with a turnover on downs for the first possession of the night. So that does not go the way of the Bulldogs. They show some life early, but are unable to get the first down. So we'll get our first look at this Truman offense. Again, I can remember my grandfather talking about how they ran this offense when he was in high school. They'll take the snap. Quarterback's going to keep it right side. He's got some room, and he's tripped up by Tank as he's able to get him. But Tank Jones trips up the quarterback, Murphy Williams. And again, I say quarterback loosely. You've pretty much got 2 halfbacks back there, 2 running backs, one of which will get the direct snap. The other in the backfield, Eli Everett. And we've got a false start, looks like, from Truman. So that'll back them up 5. So it'll be 2nd down and 9 after the penalty. Truman lines it back up in that single wing. Snap is given off on the left side into the hands of Cade Hatton. Hatton's going to stretch it across midfield. And he'll be down at the 49. There is a flag on the play on the far side of the field. And let's see what the call is. That's going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct against Star City. That's not good. It's awfully early for one of those. Because if you get another one, you're done. So that penalty happened at the 47-yard line. So that'll be an automatic first down. That'll push Truman deep inside of Star City territory. They'll have the ball down at the 34-yard line. Again, as you can see, they've snapped it to 2 different guys in the backfield. The first time went to Williams. Second time went to Everett, who then handed it off to Hatton. Handoff goes to Everett. He goes straight up the middle. He's not going to get much. Everett is a bruiser. He's not a small, quick back. He's going to bang inside the tackles and use physicality. You can already tell. He picks up about a yard. So it'll be 2nd and 9. Murphy Williams brings the play in from the sideline. They'll send a man out wide. Williams gets the snap. Lots of room on that right side. He's still on his feet. Ball is on the ground. And let's see what they're going to say. It's Bulldog football. They're going to be in a hole down around the 3-yard line, but it is Bulldog football nonetheless. So the Dogs answer a turnover with a turnover. What's got to be unnerving for Truman is it looked like Williams may have been shook up just a little bit on that play. Hopefully some tendencies already being shown. As you saw on that play, Williams was the only one that had his hands up to take the snap, so you knew it wasn't going to Eli Everett. So Star City has it 1st down and 10 deep in their own territory. Taylor will take the snap from the 2-yard line. I formation behind Mason. He hands off right side to Everett. To Turner. Looking at the wrong roster here, folks. Sorry about that. Turner's going to pick up about a yard. 2nd down and 9. As Dax Humphreys checks into the ball game. As we mentioned before, Truman's got some size. They're going to be difficult to move off that line of scrimmage. And now Star City's got a false start, and that'll be half the distance to the goal. And they'll get the pleasure of snapping it from the 1.5-yard line. So what was really going to be difficult has become even more so. Lots of flip-flopping on that line. Mason Taylor keeps it right up the middle. He fumbles, and Truman falls on the ball in the end zone as that offensive line just got knocked backwards. My goodness. I think there was some confusion as to what play was going on. And Truman strikes first, and then they lead it 6-0. Garcia is on for the extra point. It's 7-0. Truman leads it over Star City. We'll take a break in the action and be right back with more in just a moment. It's 7-0. Truman leads it as we're back for the kickoff. Star City unable to do much their first possession. They have turned the football over on both possessions, and that's something they cannot do. They've been bitten by the turnover bug a couple of times this year. Let's hope they put their off on, and that's the end of that. Garcia gets set to kick off once again. Last time it was a high sky kick that was fair caught by Dawson McGaw. It's going to be a sky kick that hits at about the 35 and is going to go out of bounds after being touched by a Truman player at about the 30. Star City's going to have to watch that. They had a gunner going down the field that came close to it. It looks like they're going to say he touched it before it went out of bounds. So that'll give Star City pretty good field position. The rain is starting to fall pretty good here in Star City, which makes taking care of that football even more of a premium than it already is. So for those of you just joining us here tonight, the story so far is 2 Star City possessions, 2 turnovers. Shotgun set for the quarterback, Mason Taylor. He's going to send them out wide. Taylor keeps it left side. He follows his blockers right up the middle. Mason's got room across midfield and into Truman territory at the 45, and Mason comes up hobbled, as that was a pretty good tackle there. So Taylor shakes that one off. He kind of got wrapped up and leg whipped there pretty good. Mason comes to the line. Flex bone set. And we've got a whistle and a flag. And we've got offsides against the defense. So that's a free 5 against the Truman Wildcats as they lined up in the neutral zone. Taylor's going to send Austin Wilkerson into the boundary. First down and 5 for the Dogs. Handoff goes left side. Peyton Taylor following his blockers. Makes a cut at the 35. Falls forward to about the 33. And so Peyton Taylor gets a first down. So the Dogs move the chains once again. First down and 10. Taylor hands off to C.J. Turner right side. Turner looking for a lane. He's across the 30, falls forward to about the 26-yard line. Truman again pretty thick on that interior line. So after a gain of about 7.5 or 8 yards, it'll be second down and about 2. I formation behind Mason Taylor. Taylor hands off to C.J. Turner once again. Turner gets it inside the 20. He's got first down yardage. And the Dogs are in the red zone for the first time here tonight. So the offense moving at a pretty good clip this possession. .502 left here in the first quarter. Wilkerson will be your wide out into the boundary here. Handoff left side to Peyton Taylor. Peyton's inside the 20. He'll fall forward to the 15. So Peyton will pick up about 4.5 or 5 yards on first down. We'll call it second down and 5 for Peyton. Shotgun set. They'll send two receivers far to the right side. Handoff goes right side to C.J. Turner. Turner upended inside the 15. I think Turner was looking for his patented hurdle, and I think that's been scouted pretty good. So it'll be 3rd and 5. Star City needs to get the first down here. Wilkerson goes into the boundary. Handoff left side, Peyton Taylor. Taylor's got room. Still on his feet inside the 10. Peyton Taylor inside the 5. And so it's going to be 1st down and goal for Star City. Let's see where they're going to mark it. They'll mark it right at the 5-yard line. So it's 1st and goal for the Dogs. 3 minutes, 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Wilkerson, the lone receiver to the right side, I formation. We got a whistle. And we've got a flag, and Star City's going to get to do 1st and goal from the 10 as we have a procedure penalty. So Star City once again putting themselves in a hole here. I formation. Taylor hands off to C.J. Turner. Turner cuts it inside at the 10. He'll fall forward to about the 8. As Truman had that one sniffed out pretty good. Be 2nd down. McGaw checks into the game for Star City. Wilkerson, the lone receiver, here at the bottom of your screen. They'll hand it off left side. Peyton Taylor. Taylor crunched at the 5-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down and 5. So Star City back to the original line of scrimmage. And they got 2 downs to get it in the end zone. Dax Humphreys sends the play in for Star City. Wilkerson will split out to the top. C.J. Turner in motion. They run the option, and Mason Taylor walks into the end zone for a Star City touchdown. He runs the option, and he follows his man right into the end zone as C.J. Turner did a great job. He was there to possibly get the ball, but no need that time. So Andres Heredia is on for the extra point to tie the football game. Left-footed kicker has it up, and it is good. It's 7-7 with 1:36 remaining in the first quarter. We'll take a quick break in the action and back with more in just a moment. It's 7 apiece here in Star City after a touchdown run from Mason Taylor from the 5-yard line. Truman's going to send Looks like Jake Osmond and Cade Hatton back to return the kick. Both juniors. Heredia has it teed up. He approaches the football, and he kicks it deep. Hatton's going to take it at the 9-yard line. He's going to take it left sideline. He's got some room as he gets it across the 30. And they'll have it about the 32 or 33-yard line, first down and 10. Cade Hatton, the smaller, quicker back of the two. So we'll get another look at this single wing offense as they bring it back out. I don't expect to see a whole lot of passing in this game from either team. So first and 10. Snap taken by Williams, left side. He just follows a wall of blockers and falls forward. He'll get across the 35 to the 36. So gain of 4 yards on first down makes it second down and 6 for the Truman Wildcats. Again, nothing fancy about this offense other than some of the trickery, things they do in the backfield. Everett and Williams are usually both back there. Now you got Everett up on the line. Williams the lone back. He's going to take it. He fakes the handoff to Hatton. He's going to keep it himself and fall forward to the 40. So it'll bring up third down. Truman only needs about 1.5 yards to move the chains. Star City going to have to do a good job to try to get in there and make a tackle in the backfield. It looks like Everett probably going to get the ball here. It is snapped directly to Everett. He comes rumbling forward. Everett built more like a guard than a quarterback. Gets the first down. And thus far, Truman's getting a good push at that line of scrimmage, and that does it. Believe it or not, folks, we've played a quarter of football here in Star City. It's 7 apiece. As we get set for the second quarter, we'll take a break in the action and be back with more in just a moment. So 2nd a yard after Hatton's carry. Single wing, handoff left side to Cade Hatton. Hatton's going to get close to first down yardage. It's going to depend upon the spot. And they're going to get it. He didn't need much. Star City did a better job of bottling him up on that play. But that'll be just enough to move the chains, and it'll be first down and 10. So they're going to reset the play clock, it looks like. 1st and 10 for Truman. Snap goes right up the middle to Everett. There's some defense. Ball comes out. I think they're going to say forward progress had been stopped. And that's going to be exactly what the call is. A good heads-up job. Time it looked like Jamal Hickman scooped it up and was ready to make some tracks the other direction. So 2nd down and 10. Quarterback Williams is going to keep it. That was a nifty little play. He'll get to the right side, and he'll be dumped hard on his own sideline. Lots of moving parts, but one thing about it, he had about 4 or 5 blockers going with him. So that'll make it 3rd and 4. Star City needs to toughen up here. Hatton gets it left side. He's going to be wrapped up and tackled quickly by C.J. Turner, and they're going to spot him a yard short of the first down, it would appear. No, they're going to give him the first down. Wow. So that's a fresh set of downs for Truman. Once again, both backs back there wanting the football. And Everett's going to keep it, and he's going to get nowhere. You know, they instead of having a quarterback, they often called him the spinner back in the single wing offense. You see why. Lots of spinning, fake handoffs. The big thing about it is that it sets up blockers. So Williams is going to be the lone back in the backfield. Hatton, I'm sure, is going to come in motion. There he comes. He keeps it right side, and he's going to be dropped in the backfield by Jamari Douglas. Douglas comes flying in and knocks his legs out from under him. So that'll make it now 3rd down and about 14 after the big defensive play by Jamari Douglas. By far the longest 3rd down they faced all night long. Williams will be the lone spinner back. He brings Hatton in motion, and it is going to be a pass. The chase is coming. They've got him as he just launches it forward, almost like a toss sweep, but it was a forward sweep to Hatton, and now it's going to be 4th and 20 plus after Star City's defense comes alive on this drive. One thing about the single wing, there's not a ton of plays that are run out of it. You start figuring them out, you can get some big losses. Mason Taylor's going to go back to field the punt. Looks like they're going to do a quick kick. That's exactly what they do, and he kicks it off the back of one of his own players. It's on the ground and is going to roll out of bounds back at the Truman 36-yard line. So the Bulldogs are going to have fantastic field position after Garcia kicks it off his own man. So Star City takes over, 1st down and 10. Handoff goes right side to C.J. Turner. Turner finds a little crease. He's going to get ahead to the 30-yard line. Good patient run by C.J. One thing about it, when this offense and defense for Truman changes sides of the football, there's not a lot of personnel change. You got to wear them down. Star City doesn't play a whole lot of guys both ways. That's got to be an advantage for the Dogs. So 2nd down and 3. Shotgun set. Taylor's going to keep it himself. He goes across the 30-yard line, and it looks like he was able to step across the 25. Looks like they're going to spot him out right there at the 25-yard line. It doesn't matter. That's a Star City Bulldog 1st down as Mason Taylor picks up the yardage to move the chains. Star City really starting to find some rhythm on offense. McGall brings the play in. Peyton Taylor stands beside Mason as the halfback. Handoff goes to Peyton, right side across the 25. As Peyton tries to make a man miss, he falls forward to the 20. He'll pick up about 5 yards on 1st down. So it'll be 2nd down and 5. Austin Wilkerson splits out wide to the far side of the field. Flex bone look. Mason Taylor keeps it himself. Mason inside the 15, pushing the pile. Down inside the 10. And it's going to be 1st and goal for the Dogs. So Dawson McGall checks back in. Taylor lines him up in the I formation. He's going to keep it on the option. Taylor walks into the end zone for another Star City Bulldog touchdown. Mason Taylor following the block. Walks it into the end zone, and Star City takes their first lead of the night. So Heredia comes onto the field. And the extra point is up, and it is good. It's 14-7. Star City leads it. We'll take a break in the action. We'll be back with more Bulldog football in just a moment. Heredia's got it teed up, getting set to kick it off once again to Truman. Mason Taylor now responsible for both Star City Bulldog touchdowns here tonight. Heredia kicked it deep last time. Let's see what he chooses to do on this occasion. Left-footed kicker puts his foot into it, and it's going to hit and go into the end zone for a touchback. Heredia really is a useful weapon on that Star City special teams unit. So that'll make it first down and 10 for Truman. Our offense really hit a wall on the last possession. Let's see if that trend continues on this one. So they'll have it at the 20. First down and 10 for the Wildcats. They line back up in that single wing offense. Snap goes to Williams. Williams goes right side, and he gets nowhere. Maybe a yard, maybe a foot. And it looks like we got a player down, injured on the play, as one of the Wildcats is slow to get up. We'll let them tend to the injured player and be back with action in just a moment. Looks like Star City just got a flag thrown on the field. And it's going to be an unsportsmanlike against the Bulldogs. I'm not sure what happened there. The injured player was Murphy Williams. Star City was down on a knee. So let's see what happens here. They're going to mark off 15. So first down and 10, as it's an automatic first down for Truman. Single wing set. They'll keep it right side. As it looks like Hatton. Nope, correction. That was Jake Osment carrying the ball that time. He picks up about 6, 7 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 3. Again, nice little counter play. 1st down picked up by Cade Hatton, but he was upended by Peyton Taylor. So it'll be a 1st down once again. Looks like Osmond has replaced the injured Murphy Williams. So Osmond and Eli Everett will be your 2 spinner backs. Direct snap goes to Everett. Everett falls forward for a gain of about 1.5 yards. So 2nd down and 8 coming for the Wildcats. Only 2 minutes and 35 seconds remain in this first half, folks. Hatton goes in motion. Osmond keeps it. Osmond showing some speed and quickness. He gets inside the Star City 40, and he's down to about the 37. Sorry about that. Didn't track it with the camera for you. Not used to handling both of the duties here. My normal cameraman is out sick tonight. So fresh set of downs for Truman. Osmond's come in for Williams and has been a spark. Hatton goes in motion. He's going to keep it right side. He'll pick up 3 yards, and Truman's going to take a timeout. We'll take it with him. Back with live action in just a moment. So as play resumes, it's going to be 3rd down and about 7 for Truman. I'm like the guys on the field, they're saying it should be 2nd down. I tend to agree with them. I thought it was 2nd. They had the down marker incorrect on the far sideline. So no harm, no foul as they get it fixed. 2nd down and 7. Osmond's going to keep it right up the middle. He's bottled up right at the 35. They'll give him forward progress to the 34. So very short gain on the play. He's going to bring up 3rd down, and we'll call it 6. Murphy Williams, the senior, making his way back on the field after being banged up. Makes you think they may be looking to pass here. Last time they did, it did not work out so well. Straight drop. He looks to throw over the middle, and that pass is picked off. Douglas has it. Douglas coming right side as Jamari still on his feet. He's going to go to the far sideline, and there are multiple flags on the play. One way back at the Truman 30-yard line. Or excuse me, the Star City 30-yard line. Mason Taylor calling the troops there. I think that one's definitely going to be some sort of illegal block against the Dogs. So it's a 1st and 10. Dogs take it over. There's only 39 seconds left in the half. Coach Vereen is not happy. So let's see what the Dogs are going to do here. Not a whole lot of time to work with if they do have all 3 timeouts. So now they're going to mark it off. And that'll put it back at their own 18-yard line, 1st down and 10. Wilkerson splits out here to the near side. Mason Taylor goes under center. He hands it off to C.J. Turner. Turner tries to make a man miss at the 20. He's unable to do so. And Star City's going to take one of their timeouts. It has really been a quick first half here tonight. Both teams running the football. Not a whole lot of breaks in the action here tonight. One thing about it, Truman has moved the football well enough to eat lots of clock when they've had it here tonight. So after the carry on 1st down, it'll be 2nd down and 8 for the Dogs. Way down deep in their own territory. Taylor drops back in the shotgun. He's got the snap. He looks to pass. Trouble coming. He's just going to throw it. And that one's going to be picked off on an ill-advised pass from Mason Taylor, and that gives it back to Truman with 24 seconds left. I think Taylor was trying to throw it to the sideline and didn't get enough oomph under it. My goodness. So that one hurts. Now you got to play defense and stop this team from scoring. Truman's still got 2 timeouts. So 1st down and 10. Williams looks to pass. He's in trouble as he flings it. Little extracurricular activity on the field. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats. Williams makes his way back to the sideline. Jake Osment, the junior, checks back in for Truman. They hustle to the line. And Truman's going to have to burn a timeout. They've got one left, 19 seconds. Back with more in just a moment. Second down and 10 as play resumes. Everett and Osment are going to be your backs. Osment, the left-hander, fake to pass. He's going to keep it up the middle, and he's got it inside the 15-yard line, as I think he fooled everyone on that one. So that's a first down, and Truman takes a timeout with 12 seconds left. So you get a stop here inside the field of play, and it's going to be hard for them to get another play off. Curious to see if Star City lets them line up and burns a timeout themselves. So first down and 10. Star City needs a big stop here. Osment tries to draw them off sides. They're going to get Star City for offsides, but you can flinch as long as you don't enter the neutral zone. And I never saw anyone move, but that's going to move it 5 yards closer. So now it's inside the 10, ball at the 9-yard line. Score here gives Truman a chance to tie it before half. Osment moves everyone over to the right side. He's going to roll and look to pass. Pressure comes, and it's knocked away, nearly intercepted by Mason Taylor at the goal line. So 7 seconds remain. They'll get another shot at it. Osment was in trouble quickly. So now it's second down and 5 from the 9. Truman huddling across the field from where the ball is set up. We'll have to trek over. Everett and Osment in the backfield. Direct snap goes to Everett. And they cut it up the field. And that's halftime. No score, no foul. Star City leads it 14-7 as we've played one half of football. We'll take a halftime break. We'll be back with the second half in just a bit right here on the Star City Bulldog live stream. It's almost time for the second half of football here from Bulldogs Stadium. It was a close one in the first half. Star City leads it 14-7 as they come out of the break. Both teams getting loose, getting back used to that nasty wet field down there. Thank goodness we're on turf. It would have really been sloppy. But we're about ready for the third quarter of action. Both teams getting loose and getting set to go here in Star City. Round one of the playoffs. Winner goes home and starts playing basketball. It's do or die time here in Bulldog Stadium. The rain seems to be picking up just a bit to make things a little sloppier. Star City bitten by the turnover bug a couple of times in the first half. And so it's not a great night as far as protecting the football. Both teams having suffered with some turnover issues. We'll be back with live action here in just a few moments as we get set for the kickoff of the second half right here in Star. The clock has hit 0. That's it for the halftime festivities. It is game time as they've put a fresh 12 on the clock and we get set for some football. Now, Star City won the toss. They took the football in the first half, and so it'll be Truman receiving the kickoff to begin the second half. Let's hope that Star City's defense leaves off right where it did at the end of the first half. They really started to pick up on some tendencies. They really started to get a push on the line and blow up some plays in the backfield. Heredia in his fluorescent cleats makes his way onto the field and gets set to tee it up. Andres Heredia, the senior kicker, has been a valuable member of this team thus far this year. And everyone here tonight sure hoping that this isn't the end. It's just the beginning. Heredia gets his foot into it. He gets a nice kick that's going to hit inside the 5 and go into the end zone. And so it'll be to the 20-yard line for Truman. For those of you just joining us, it was a great first half of football, back and forth. It was a short half, as Truman really kept the ball a long time, only 7 points, but they spent a lot of time with the football. So as we get set for the second half, it's going to be the same look in the backfield. Looks like it's going to be Osment and Yvette. Yvette takes it on the direct snap. He's going to fall forward for a gain of about 6 yards as he gets momentum moving that way. So that'll bring up second down and about 4 for the Wildcats. Again, they run that single wing attack. Never know who the ball's going to be snapped to. They're going to send 2 men out wide. Direct snap this time goes to Osment, and it looks like there's not a lot there for him. That may be Murphy Williams that checked back in. Let me look and see. That is Williams back on the field. Williams got banged up in the first half, but he checks back into the ball game. Osment was a spark for Truman, so it's a bit surprising to see him on the sideline. Osment the junior, Williams the senior. So that'll be a first down for Truman. Looked like they had spotted him short initially. Direct snap goes to Williams. He's not going to get much. He tries to spin, but he spins right into the Star City D. He'll pick up about a yard. We'll call it 2. So it'll be second down and 8. Again, that rain really starting to pick up and blow in. $9:55 remaining here in the third quarter. Direct snap goes to Yvette. He's going to keep it. He's not going to get much. Let's see where they're going to spot him. I think they're going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So no gain on the play. It's going to be third down and about 8 for Truman. And here comes Osment onto the field. Eli Yvette checks out. Your lone quarterback's going to be Murphy Williams. Williams brings Hatton in motion. They're going to hand off to guess who? Osment, left side, and Osment is driven back. No gain. It's fourth down. He may have lost half a yard. So it's going to be fourth down. Be interesting to see if they try the quick kick again. Last time they did that, punter punted it off the back of his own player. So it's fourth down and 8. He gets the punt away out of the quick kick look. It's going to take a Star City roll and going to be downed at the 40, 44, 43-yard line. They can't figure out where they want to set it. Let's put it at the 45. How about that? So it'll be first down and 10 for the Dogs. Their first try on the offensive side of the football in this half. Star City got to clicking on offense towards the end of the first half, and that defense really came to life. Flex bone look, handoff, Peyton Taylor, left side. He stretches towards the sideline, And Taylor's going to get to midfield, and he'll be dropped there. Hatton came in and made the tackle for Truman. So it'll be 2nd down and 5 after the gain by Peyton Taylor on 1st down. Dax Humphreys checks into the game for Star City. Austin Wilkerson, your lone receiver here on the near side. They run option right side. Mason Taylor keeps it. Taylor's got some running room across the 45, cuts it back up the field. He's across the 40, and he is drilled way out of bounds. Surely to goodness, that's going to be a flag. They do come flying in. So that should tack on 15 more to the end of that run. Mason Taylor's got a visible limp out there on the field. He's been playing pretty banged up here tonight. They need to get him out of this one and get to resting. To do that, you got to win. So a fresh set of downs. Taylor will snap it from the 21-yard line of Truman. Wing T set behind Mason Taylor. Handoff goes to C.J. Turner outside. Turner gets across the 20. And there's some more pushing and shoving. See, it's going to depend on who they caught. They usually see the last guy. Let's see who they're going to flag on this one. But he's got to keep their emotions in check because an ejection in this game means time lost next week. It is going to be an unsportsmanlike against Truman. I think there was some activity from both sides, but they usually catch the last guy. And that seems to be the case here tonight. So that will move Star City even closer into the red zone. And it'll be an automatic 1st down. So let's see where they're going to spot the football. So that'll make it 1st down and goal as the ball will sit just inside the 10. So the Dogs get set. Flex bone set. Handoff goes right side to Turner. Turner inside the 10. Turner still trying to find his way to the end zone for the first time tonight. He'll have it inside the 5 down to about the 3-yard line. So it'll be 2nd down and goal from the 3 as the Dogs will work from the right hash. 7 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. No score thus far. Star City knocking on the door. McGall checks back into the game for the Dogs. Right side, C.J. Turner up and over. He breaks a plane. Touchdown, Bulldogs. C.J. Turner gets his way into the end zone for the first time tonight. And in just a moment, Heredia is going to come onto the field and try to make it a 14-point ball game. And the kick is up. It's good. It's 21-7. Dogs lead it by 2 scores. We'll take a break. Be back with a kickoff in just a moment. Heredia's got it teed up as he gets set to kick it off to Truman once again. Dogs lead it 21-7 after a big touchdown run by C.J. Turner. Heredia is going to kick it a little shorter this time. It'll be taken at the 10-yard line and taken up the field across the 30 over on the far sideline by Osment. So it'll be first down and 10 as Truman will run that offense back onto the field one more time. 6:33 remains here in the third quarter. Snap goes to a vet. He hands it off right side to Murphy Williams. Williams doesn't get much on that one. So it'll be second down and 10. Vet and Williams back there to receive the snap. Looks like we had some motion by the Truman Wildcats, and that's exactly the case. So that'll send them back 5 more. Star City really finding its groove on the defensive side of the football towards the end of the first half. That's carried over thus far here to the second. That single wing offense, it takes some time to adjust to it as you just don't see it very much. And we've got another false start, it would appear, against Truman, so back them up. Second down and 20 after another penalty. I think Truman's argument was we were in motion, but you can't come forward while you're in motion. So that'll back them up even further. These fans letting Star City know, I'm sure, what the coaches are, and that's to watch the ball. Don't worry about the cadence, the count, or the motion. They'll keep it left side with Murphy Williams. He tries to stretch it out, and he gets drilled pretty good on this side. Flag comes in the neighborhood of holding. So let's see what they're going to say. It is going to be a hold against Truman. The flag's filling the air here in Bulldog Stadium. So that one pushes them back to the 15-yard line. And, folks, they need the 44 in order for a first down. So it's going to be second down and about 30. We'll call it second and 29. So now Truman's going to have to take a timeout. My goodness. We'll take it with them. 4:47 remains in the third. Star City 21, Truman 7. Back in a moment. Star City comes away with a football as they tried a little razzle but couldn't come away with a dazzle as they tried to pitch it back to Murphy Williams after bringing all the motion to one side of the field. And so just like that, it is first and 10 for the Dogs from the 11 as they're knocking on the door of the end zone once again. Austin Wilkerson splits out. Flex bone, handoff left side to Peyton Taylor. Taylor racing towards the pylon. Taylor gets inside the 5, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds there. So Peyton Taylor picks up about 6. And it'll be 2nd and 5 from the 5. Or 2nd and 4 from the 5. As they can get a first down around the 1 yard line. C.J. Turner racing to the right side, gives up ground, and he's going to be dropped back at the 10. As Turner did not get it up the field. And so now we're right back where we started, back at the 11-yard line. It's 3rd down and 10. Clock rolling. About to be under 4 minutes left in this third quarter. So straight eye formation behind the quarterback, Mason Taylor. Taylor looks to throw. He's going to throw. He's got a man wide open. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Dawson McGaw brings it in. There was nothing to it. A little play action and a pitch and a catch, and the Dogs go up 3 scores and lead it 27-7. So Heredia on the field to attempt the extra point. The snap is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. It's 28-7 in Star City. We'll take a break in just a moment. We'll be back with the kickoff. (28-7) in Star City as Andres Heredia says, let's kick it from the other hash this time. So he gets set for the kickoff. And it's going to be a little bit of a pooch kick, taking it about the 35. And they'll dive on the ground, as that one was fielded by Caden Donovan. Looks like Caden's a freshman. So it'll be 1st down and 10 for Truman. They'll have good field position. Let's hope that same Star City defense shows up for this possession. Looks like they're going to give Osment another run at it at quarterback. Or whatever you call the back. Osment's going to be the lone man to take the snap. And he'll get it past the initial surge and get it up to about the 44, 45-yard line. He'll pick up about 7. Again, Osment has done a good job when given the opportunity here tonight. So they'll give him 8 yards. 2nd down and 2. Osmond will be joined in the backfield this time by Yvette. Direct snap to Yvette. And they hit the big man low, and they're going to drop him for no gain. He spun out of the initial surge from the line. It's going to be 3rd down. Dogs going to have to really tighten up to stop them here. 3rd quarter winding down. 2:30 remains. Direct snap goes to Osmond. Osmond is upended back at the 45-yard line. He was dropped. The ground caused a fumble. But that's going to bring up 4th and about 2.5 yards. And now Osmond is slowly making his way to the sideline. He took a shot there. So Truman going for it here on 4th down. Direct snap to Murphy Williams. Williams is not going to get it. Wow, it looks like they gave him a good spot. He was well short of the 1st down. It's all going to depend on... Oh, my goodness. They gave him a 1st down and didn't even measure it. That's a little surprising there. Wow. It's 1st down and 10 for Truman. Snap goes to Aveda, who hands it off to Hatton. Hatton gets down to the Star City 47-yard line. Good pickup for him on 1st down. So he'll get about 6 yards. 2nd down and 4 upcoming. Truman usually does pretty good on 1st down. Well, 2nd and 4. Keep by Murphy Williams. Williams has got a 1st down. Or he's finally upended by Kevin Johnson. So that'll be another 1st down for Truman. Looks like one more play here in the 3rd quarter. Yvette picks it up off the ground. He's going to go straight forward. He's going to push ahead across the 35 down to the 33. He'll pick up about 4.5 or 5 yards, but we've played 3 quarters of football here in Star City. It's the Dogs 28-7 over the Cats. We'll take a quick break in the action. We'll be back with the 4th quarter in just a moment. Here we go, fourth quarter. And it looks like we got motion on Truman's side of the football, and they do. So that'll back them up 5. Make it second down and about 11 for the Wildcats. Rain seems to be picking up yet again. Truman going to bring everybody to the right side. We see them like to hand off to the back when they do this. They're going to look to pass. They're going to throw it, and that pass is over the outstretched arms of Hatton as he was trying to get it to Cade. And so it's going to be third down and 11 as Williams couldn't hook up with Cade Hatton on that one. Looks like another possible passing down here for sure. Direct snap goes to Murphy Williams. Williams hit behind the line of scrimmage and dropped at the 40. And so he'll lose a yard, and that'll make it fourth down and 12. You think it's definitely 4-down territory here. Being down 28-7 in the fourth. Season is on the line. It's now or never. Direct snap. And Williams slings it. And it is intercepted by Peyton Taylor. He lost his helmet over there. We've got a flag. Let's see what they're going to call. It's either going to be a holding or a pass interference. Going to be offensive pass interference, which is declined, and it's Star City Bulldog football. So with 11:06 left in the ball game, it goes back over to the Dogs. Taylor said, "I need no helmet to pick that one off." So Dawson McGaw checks back into the ball game, as he caught the last touchdown from Mason Taylor. Wilkerson splits out at the bottom of your screen. Handoff goes left side to Peyton Taylor. Taylor's got it up to the 15. He'll pick up about 6 yards. Dax Humphreys makes his way onto the field. Second down and 4 for the Dogs. Early in the fourth quarter, Dogs up 28-7. Mason Taylor brings C.J. Turner in motion, hands off to him right side. We've just not been able to see C.J. have one of his patented long runs he breaks off. He gets enough for a first down. But boy, it's fun to watch when CJ hits that seam, puts it into overdrive. So it'll be 1st and 10, ball spotted at the 21-yard line of Star City. Shotgun set with 2 men out wide. Taylor looks to pass. He throws a quick hitter to Austin Wilkerson. Wilkerson tries to break out of a tackle. Wilkerson gets about 2 or 3 yards. Once again, it looks like the rain is really starting to come down. Nasty weather tonight. Winter weather and temperatures arrive next week for sure. 2nd and 7 after a pickup of 3 on first down. Handoff goes left side to C.J. Turner. Turner runs up the back of one of his linemen. That time it looked like he could have popped it outside. So it'll be 3rd and 5 as the clock rolls under 9 minutes left here in Star City. If you like teams that run the football, this has been the game for you tonight. Taylor under center. He's going to hand off backside to Jamal Hickman. Hickman turns it up the field. There goes Jamal as he's going to get it down to about the 35-yard line. He picks up first down, shows some explosion there. So let's see what they're going to call. Some laundry all the way back at the 24. That is a hold. So that'll take that one off the board, make it 3rd down and long. It's getting nasty. I'm seeing some fans out here not enjoying this weather right now. Those of you at home, you may be the wise ones. So 3rd down and long. Dogs need about 19 for first down. Taylor pumps, throws, and that was deflected at the line of scrimmage as that was a hitch and go intended for C.J. Turner. And so it's going to be 4th down and long. And Star City's going to run their punt unit out for the first time here tonight. Looks like they'll send, trying to see who they're sending back deep. Star City's going to let Mason Taylor punt the football. Good end over end punt. Hits it about the 45, takes a Star City roll all the way down to a 41-yard line. And so Truman will take it over once again with 8 minutes and 9 seconds remaining in this football game. It's been all dogs here in the second half. And so here we go. 1st down and 10 for Truman. Empty backfield. Williams is going to keep it. He slips, trying to go left side. And so Murphy Williams does not get much on that one. He'll actually lose a yard. Second down and 11. Williams tries to throw the quick hitter as Peyton Taylor comes in and breaks it up. Great job by Peyton recognizing the bubble. And he knocks that one down, so that'll make it 3rd down and long. With 7:23 remaining in the ball game. Williams hands off right side to Cade Hatton. Hatton finds some room. Hatton crosses midfield, and it's going to be very close to first down yardage. I think he got it. He does. Jamari Douglas a little slow to get up for Star City. He'll make his way to the sideline. I don't think there's any doubt it's a first down. It is. They're going to move the chains. So a good run by Cade Hatton on third down. Gives some life to this Truman offense. Shotgun set. Hatton in motion. Murphy Williams keeps it right side. It's a foot race with he and CJ. Turner trips him up across the 50 at about the 47-yard line. CJ comes up limping a bit. Just need everybody to stay healthy. It's a long run through the playoffs. So 2nd down and 8. This one winding down. Under 7 minutes now. Hatton in motion. Murphy Williams keeps it himself right up the middle, and Williams is going to be popped as Douglas and Mason Taylor meet him there. Not to mention Cash Tolson. So it'll be 3rd down and about 5. Let's see if they go to the running play again with Cade Hatton. That seems to be the way they choose to go. Running a little jet to the side, one way or the other. They'll put a vet in the backfield along with Murphy Williams. There it is, handoff to Hatton. Same play, different look. Hatton with some room to run across the 40, gets it down to about the 36 where he's knocked out of bounds there. And we may have some more laundry on the field. So let's see who that's against. And just like that, Cade Hatton has been ejected. It's going to be his second unsportsmanlike, it would appear. Yep, Cade Hatton has been ejected from the ball game. So that'll take the first. Let's see if they'll say it came after. They will. They'll say it was after the play. So they'll keep the first down. They'll move them back. So Hatton's not done with football. He's done tonight. He's a junior. So 3rd down. They are going to say 3rd down. I think there's some discussion out there to decide whether or not it should be 3rd or 1st or how to handle it. So let's see what they come up with. So our original analysis on that one turns out to be true. It is a first down. So it'll be first down and 25. Interesting turn of events here. 6:06 remaining in the ball game. Murphy Williams rolls left, looking to pass. Trouble coming, looking to get it to Yvette. Yvette unable to bring it in, as C.J. Turner and Jamari Douglas were giving chase. So 2nd and 25. Snap goes to Yvette. Murphy Williams keeps it right side, crosses midfield, and he's going to get across the 45 down to about the 44. That'll still make it 3rd down and long. So 3rd and long for Truman. Clock rolling with 5 minutes and 21 seconds left. Spins and hands off to Osment. Osment looking for room left side. He spins out of a tackle there. He's going to get inside the 40. And it'll be 4th down and long for Truman. So 4 minutes, 35 seconds left here in the ball game. Fourth and 11. Williams throws it right into the hands of Austin Wilkerson. Wilkerson across midfield down the sideline. One man to beat, gets a block, and he's going to be tackled just inside the 5 as Austin Wilkerson almost took it in there. And we've got more extracurricular activity and flags flying. So let's see what the call is going to be. Dead ball, and it's an unsportsmanlike conduct against Truman. We've got another ejection. So now it would appear Parks McNair has made his exit from the arena. So the ball on the 2, 1st down and goal. Handoff right side. Kevin Johnson walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Star City. (34-7) is our count. 4 minutes, 5 seconds remain in the ball game. So Heredia on to attempt the extra point. Starting to see some movement from the fans heading out of here. I don't blame them. Heredia's extra point's good. It's 35-7. This one's all but in the books. The weather's nasty. Folks are ready to get home. I don't blame them. Take a quick break in the action to be back with the kickoff. Heredia has it teed up one more time with 4:05 left in the contest. Star City leading 35-7. Heredia kicks it deep. It's going to be taken about the 13-yard line by Gavin Greenwell. And Greenwell gets it up to about the 30. So it looks like some of the starters are about to get a breather here. First down and 10. Direct snap. Tried to take it up the middle that time. They've got some reserves in. Couldn't tell who that one was. It may have been Caden Donovan. Try to figure out who our guys are. Osment back there. Murphy Williams checks back in. Run right side by Williams. Williams gets it up across the 35. They'll give him the 40-yard line. He'll pick up 9 yards. Clock rolling, 2:45. Truman in no hurry. They're trying to eat as much of this clock as possible, too. Handoff goes left side to Osment. He'll get it across the 45 up to the 47. Jake Osment's been a bright spot for Truman tonight. He has really, really put the effort in. I think all the guys from Truman have put in the effort, but Osment has shined on that field a little more. Seems like he has been their offensive spark all night long. So first down and 10. Looks Looks like that time it was Caden Donovan, the freshman. He got popped pretty good there. There were some blows being passed on that down. He's coming out. So they'll give him a yard, 2nd down and 9. Clock at 1:23. Eli Yvette's going to keep it. He spins and falls down at about the 50-yard line. They'll give him the 49. And we'll see if we'll run another play. It should require at least one, if not two more plays to get this one done. I'm looking here on some scores to try to figure out where Star City is going to be. Looks like DeWitt's winning their playoff game pretty big. Osment takes it to the sideline. He keeps it in the field of play. He loses about 5 yards, and that may do it for the ball game. Rivercrest is up big over Gentry, 36-14. So, folks, next week, the Bulldogs are going to be almost to the Missouri border, traveling all the way up to nearly Osceola to play Rivercrest in the little town of Wilson, Arkansas. For those of you who don't want to make that trip, we will be making it. We will bring you the game live on the Star City live stream as they have officially advanced to the 2nd round of the playoffs. The Dogs beat the Cats tonight, 35-7 here in Star City. Next week, unless something drastically changes, we will be in the land of the Rivercrest Mustangs. Join us. We will love to bring you the broadcast from there and hopefully see another big dog victory as their march to the Rock continues on in the 4A state playoffs. I thank you so much for joining us tonight for our broadcast. I'm Josh Smith. Our final 35, Star City wins it 35-7 over the Truman Wildcats. Until next week, folks, I hope everyone has a great weekend. For all those hunters out there, good luck. Bring home the meat. But be careful. Everyone have a safe